Have you ever thrown a pebble into a still pond? Watch what happens. A tiny splash, then ripples spreading outwards, touching everything in their path. That's what being a disciple is like. It starts with a small act of faith, a willingness to learn, and then the impact, well, that can be world-changing. Think of a disciple as a dedicated learner, someone who not only listens to a teacher but also lives out what they learn. It's not just about knowing the principles, it's about embodying them. A disciple of Jesus is someone who learns from him, follows his example, and allows his teachings to transform their life. It's about more than just believing, it's about becoming more like Jesus. Jesus, the ultimate teacher, showed us what discipleship looks like. He didn't just tell people about God's love and power, he demonstrated it. He healed the sick, fed the hungry, and forgave the broken. He taught with authority and compassion, touching lives and inspiring change. Imagine being part of that crowd, witnessing his miracles, hearing his words. It must have been electrifying. Matthew 5:1, Matthew 9:14, woven into the narrative. Jesus' purpose was clear. He wasn't just fixing surface problems, he was offering a complete transformation, a new way to live connected to God. He knew the hearts of the people needed a complete renewal, not just a temporary fix. Matthew 20:15-22. Jesus' wisdom in action, demonstrating putting God first. How did Jesus know what to do? How do we know what God wants us to do? That's where the Bible comes in. It's like a treasure map, filled with clues and guidance. It's a collection of stories, teachings, and wisdom that reveals God's heart and his plans for our lives. Matthew 10, Jesus empowering his disciples, demonstrating the potential of faith. Think about the disciples Jesus sent out. They were ordinary people, just like us, yet God empowered them to do extraordinary things. They healed the sick, cast out demons, and preached the good news. Imagine the potential within each of us. God can use our faith to make a real difference in the world. Do you have any stories of how God has worked in your life? What dreams do you have for how God might use you? Matthew 11:1-6, John the Baptist's disciples, showing discipleship is a continuous journey. Jesus didn't just want followers, he wanted disciple makers. He wanted his followers to go out and share the good news with others, to teach them, and to help them grow in their faith. Think of it like passing a torch. Jesus lit the flame, and now it's our turn to carry it and share it with others. Matthew 10:40-42, a reward for welcoming and supporting disciples, emphasizing the importance of community. Making disciples can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with simple acts of kindness, sharing your faith, and living a life that reflects Jesus' love. Have faith in God, believe in yourself, and be faithful to what he's calling you to do. You might be surprised at the amazing things God can accomplish through you. Your actions, your words, your very life can be a blessing to others, creating a ripple effect that touches countless lives. So, how can you be a disciple? What's one small step you can take today to follow Jesus more closely and share his love with others? Let's start our own ripple effect.